In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast. The fuck boys!
Way!
Holy shit! It is Thursday, and you know what that means? It's time for your fucking mediocre fucking dose of some Freedom Friends. John, what are we about to do?
Well, we were about to start by not swearing for the first 90 seconds. Nope. But that didn't work. So instead of doing that, we're going to fucking masturbate, boys.
Fucking masturbating. That's right. It's time for another Freedom Friends Master Debate with your hosts, the Freedom Friends. It's Mikey Scott and fucking John tonight. Jazz is not with us, but he's with us here in spirit. Justin.
And he's not with us because he had prior engagements. He's totally fine.
Yeah, he's totally fine.
He didn't die.
Yeah, he didn't die. He just, he's a hardworking man. He's got much business to take care of. He's a businessman. It's a businessman.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
It's a businessman. Businessman. He means businessman. Businessman.
That's no.
Sorry about that.
Calm down.
Sorry. It's master debate time, man. Master debate time. It's one of my favorite times of the week. Justin, what you got for us?
All right, boys.
All right, boys.
God damn right, Mikey. So there's a fun article that I'm sure y'all have seen that the CDC put out about steps to protect yourself during sex. And
Okay.
I have
Do I have
not
to
read that one.
oh, y'all haven't? Okay.
Is it like COVID? Do I have to stay 6 feet apart and wear a mask?
Well, they actually have certain recommendations, and one of the bullet points that they have is, and quote,
No butt stuff.
use barriers like walls, i.e., glory holes, that allow for sexual contact.
I need to pull
prevent
this. I
close
need to,
face-to-face contact. That is a
how do you
actual
Google it?
part of their website.
CDC.
You can literally Google CDC glory
Sex.
hole and you'll find it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So I'm
Right
doing
now.
it.
Yeah, right.
Glory hole.
But that is an actual bullet point on their website. And what I want
I'm
to know...
not seeing a single link to the CDC here. Oh, wait.
Oh, we're going to be here for a hot minute if John's trying to find this. But my question for y'all this week is, how would you protect yourself during relations with all this COVID stuff going on? And I want y'all to get creative on this one. So let me hear how y'all plan on staying safe.
So apparently this isn't just with my wife that, this is like before the public that might be just
yeah, some recommendations you have for the Freedom Friends out there to make sure they stay safe.
All right. Let me just, this is the Canadian CDC.
Or yeah, Canadian CDC.
That
My
did
bad.
this.
Forgot to throw that part in there.
Yeah.
Canadian CDC.
should be the same.
Canadian CDC suggests glory holes for safe sex during pandemic. Huh. Well, I'll be damned.
Here's another article on the Canadian CDC. It's 3 ways your dog asks for help.
And then they said, sorry.
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 So, okay, let's talk about this glory hole. So if it's like with your wife in private, you need to use a glory hole, or is this just like some random dude?
I mean, it's a recommendation.
It's a random dude in public just creating a glory hole and be like, I'm just following CDC guidelines, motherfucker. This
article is so great.
How would you make your own glory hole?
It literally says masturbating. You are your safe. You can't even read it. You are your safest sex partner. You can have virtual sex,
Virtual
Yeah.
sex.
video dates, phone checks.
Well,
sexting,
I'm gonna
online chat
treat
rooms.
this like I'm driving in my car and I'm gonna wear a mask. So while I masturbate, I am gonna wear a condom
You got to masturbate through a glory hole.
with a condom.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Yeah.
So is it okay to have like 3 glory holes so my hands can go through?
So you can masturbate?
Yeah. So you got 3. You got your dick and your hands and your through the glory hole.
Who the fuck jerks off like that,
Well,
Scott? Like,
he
what
just grabbed
the
it like
fuck?
reverse. He
Like,
split his hand
Who the
around.
fuck hits it from the back?
Your
It's your
hand-
hand, man.
Your hand is through the wall.
You know what? To each their own, I
Right?
guess.
No, how are you going to put your arm through a hole and twist your wrist like this.
Maybe put a hole in a different place.
Yeah, put a hole in the right spot. Fuck.
He just like, you know, you walk up to like those photo booths at like in the amusement parks and you gotta stick your head through. Like he's just like walking up and he's like, well, I'll just make this work and put my hand that way.
Actually, the photo booth in public is a perfect place to put a glory hole.
Like CDC said I should do this.
Right? Jesus. Reminds me of a funny fucking story.
No. You have the glory hole in the back of the booth. And so as they're taking a picture, it's like right here.
Just a dick in the pic.
Yeah. Right between their heads. Like, oh.
Oh, they have guidance for sex workers.
Well, that's fun. That's nice.
And
of
it's
them.
weird. It's only in 2 languages, English and simplified Chinese.
What the fuck?
That's it right there. I could download the pamphlet in either English or simplified Chinese.
That's funny. I would think French. Because half of fucking Canadians speak surrender. Huh. What would I do? What's a creative way? Fruit roll-ups.
You're supposed to. Okay, so on here it says
It's like an edible fucking. It's like an edible dental dam.
steps to protect yourself during sex. Ask your partner if they're feeling unwell or have symptoms of COVID. Consider keeping contact information for your partner so that you can reach them if one of you develops symptoms. Before and after sex, wash your body with soap and water. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Wash sex toys thoroughly. Wear a face covering or mask. Heavy breathing during sex can create moisture droplets that may transmit COVID-19.
Huh.
Avoid or limit kissing and saliva exchange. Choose sexual positions that limit face-to-face contact.
Hey,
perfect.
they're advocating the doggy. There it is.
Use barriers
Reverse
like
cowgirl.
like
a
walls,
mofo.
example, glory holes, that allow for sexual contact but prevent close face-to-face contact.
Michelle is going to think I'm really weird.
Using condoms, lubricant, and dental
I'm pretty
dams
sure that already happened, but
may help to further reduce the chance by minimizing contact with saliva, semen, feces, blood, and or internal genitalia, vaginal fluids during sex.
don't want feces in your mouth.
No, nobody wants that.
Well,
all right. So creative ways. Whew. I like the fruit roll-up idea. It's an edible dental dam, and we could snack up when you're finished.
Is that for you or for her?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I think you need to go old school. I think you need to get some of the old school Russian gas masks that have the big fucking dong that's hanging.
that would
Yeah.
get in the way.
Just fucking flip it over your shoulder, you know, all the things I wish I could do.
There you go. If you were going to make a glory hole in your house, I think the smartest way to do would be to find like a dresser and pull the drawers out and cut a hole in the back.
Yeah, but somebody has to reach through the dresser.
And you know they're not all like.
No, dude, somebody's in the fucking dresser.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Well, Scott.
Didn't Wayfair try to do that?
Yeah, they did. That's fucking creepy. That's the creepiest shit I've ever seen.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was the edgiest joke that has ever been made on Freedom Friends.
Oh. Really? You think?
That and Maybe Babies are like
Maybe
real
Babies.
fucking close.
Maybe babies are up there.
Wow.
So
Man.
CDC says to avoid face-to-face positions and to keep a physical barrier between the partners. So knowing that, what are some tactical solutions to this problem?
I got it. So I got a foam mattress, right? Like one of those.
Okay.
So like you do a gun case and you cut out the foam to fit your gun. You cut out the foam so you can lay level with the rest of the mattress, right?
Okay.
And then you cut a hole in the sheets. And so
It's like Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it.
Oh,
So you're in the
I'm
mattress.
tracking that.
So you're in the mattress with like just your own little glory hole through the sheets.
And then it's just fucking game on for the old lady.
and
Yeah.
you gotta have a snorkel so you can breathe, so you're not suffocated by the foam.
That's probably a good idea.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, your head's not in the foam.
Oh, or she can be in the foam, face down, and you just lay down, right? You're just going to sleep.
Like turtle fucking.
Yeah.
Baby, can we do it turtle style tonight?
I don't know how to think like a CDC scientist. And
So-
Just don't think, apparently.
So
Yeah.
when I wrenched on motorcycles,
Or think like a really gross dude at a rest stop.
you go to the porta potties next to each other. You just cut holes in each side.
There it is.
I don't know if the CDC should recommend that.
So
That's,
when I wrenched on motorcycles, we used airlifts.
Oh, I thought you were
lift
gonna
the
say you
bikes.
use glory holes.
No. It's really hard to work on a motorcycle when you can't see anything.
Yeah, right.
No, we used airlifts to raise and lower the bikes.
Yeah.
And so when you crank up the air pressure, you can literally hit the up button. That thing fucking shoots up.
Right.
And then they have a pressure release valve that lowers it. And they have like a lock, like a safety mechanism. So if you like accidentally hit the lower button, it's not going to just completely collapse. It'll only go down like an inch or two and hit that lock.
Okay.
So you find your sweet spot where that lock is, and then you put the controls and you build a table above it with a hole, like a massage table, but you put a hole in the middle,
Okay.
and you lay down on top of the massage table. You put the chick on the bench underneath you, and you just fucking work the buttons up and down.
so
Okay. Okay.
so that's
Nobody-
why
and literally both people just lay there.
It's just
So-
very mechanical.
it has to be very thin sheets of whatever. Like that's why I went with sheets because
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of inches to work with.
Right? Like
You start putting boards.
yeah,
And,
you're talking like a 2x4. Like we're already like 3/4 of the way through, man. Like, fuck.
yeah.
Jesus. Got Irish folk over here, you big dick Jewish bastard. Fuck. Just because your fucking rabbi loved you, Jesus. What
I got one for you, boys.
do you got?
So in my head, y'all know those? It's in like all the scientific movies, and it's the scientists that have like the little rubber gloves they can stick their arms through to work inside of a little
Oh, like
chamber.
like an incubator?
Yeah. So it's like that,
Only not for a child.
but God, there's the third edgiest joke apparently. Jesus Christ. Who would have thought that Jazz leaves for one episode and fucking all this shit comes up? But it's instead of for your arms, it's one hole for your dick, but it's lined with like wet wipes. So as you go in and out, you're just constantly sanitizing your dick.
Ooh.
Unless you go in there naked and she has to just work the gloves.
Dude, just use
What if you both
that's
put on
it.
one of those blow up T-Rex costumes?
I like where this is
Oh,
going.
And you
Okay.
just put a little hole. Each one,
Yes.
each person has a hole,
Yes.
and then you tape like the
but
holes.
your arms won't reach.
No, but the whole it doesn't matter. Pull my hair, I can't. But the hole is like an extra like 2 or 3 inches wide, and then you like tape so that way there's absolutely nothing. And you get done, you just spray yourself with disinfectants.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Condom, but instead of lube, it's hand sanitizer.
Ouch.
Not for us. It's no ouch for us.
Well, what happens when you take it off, flip it inside out, and use it again?
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices, John. All right.
The CDC does not recommend that.
No,
Yeah, that's
I've
not
been
recommended
fucking
by
up.
the CDC.
I've been
Jesus.
fucking up.
It's like every dude. All right. So technically, though, a condom is like every time if you fuck up, like if you do a little trampoline mistake and flip it around the other way, all right, like you're supposed to throw that condom away.
Okay.
I call horse shit on that. There's not a single person alive that's ever been like, "Oh, it's the wrong way. Let's go. You got to get a new one." Nobody's ever done that ever.
No.
All right?
I've
Like,
never. Okay. Yeah.
but, huh?
It's been a while since I used a condom. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You've been married 20 years.
Yeah.
Kind of unrealistic.
It was sheepskin.
Fucking
Before or after they took it out of the goat?
yeah.
I don't know. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, like I've been with my wife, fuck, like 11 years now. Like we're celebrating our 10-year fucking wedding anniversary coming up. Like it doesn't really apply to me anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, boys, instead of some contraptions that we come up with to practice these safe sex actions, what are some positions that you think you can still be safe with during this whole COVID thing?
The Flocon de Neige with the face
Not
mask.
safe.
No. To atomize it? No, it's not safe at all.
Reverse cowgirl, right? It's a
Yeah,
good
that'd
one.
work.
That would work.
That'd work.
Doggy style would
Yeah.
work. Be one of those cool sex swings. It's fucking, one of them apparatuses that hangs from the ceiling.
If you could hook that up to a ceiling fan, that would be the shit. don't know how safe it'd be, but it'd be great.
Depends how strong your ceiling fan is.
Yeah, right. Fuck. Go get an industrial ceiling fan. Give it a shot, man. Fuck. Huh. I think that's really your only options.
Well, there's a whole bunch more, but you really then you get
Like-
into like Karma Sutra.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
You got
the-
like
yeah.
3/4 of that book would probably work.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
True.
just go on Urban Dictionary try to figure out what they got. They got to have something. Like
Yeah.
if you just, I'm just gonna look up COVID-19 sex real quick on the Urban Dictionary and see what it says.
You should look up safe sex in the Urban Dictionary.
Justin, what are you thinking over there?
For safe positions,
Yeah.
I like Bert Kreischer's method of doggy style and just put her face into the wall so she can just cough at the wall and it all just
There you go.
stays there.
I have a challenge for all you listeners. I just looked up on Urban Dictionary COVID-19 sex, and I literally got sorry we couldn't find it.
Ooh.
Oh, somebody put it in there.
You
There it
guys need to go
Yeah.
submit.
Call to action there, freedom
next
friends.
week,
Yes.
next week we will be looking that up again.
Or if you are lazy, like all of us, throw that shit in the comments on fucking YouTube, which is where you can also see all 3 of these degenerate faces, sometimes 4.
Yeah.
And we'll read those off next week. Some of your COVID safe sex positions.
Yes. Agreed. And while you're on fucking YouTube, don't forget to share it out. Smash those buttons. Subscribe. All that.
One of these times we're gonna try the algorithm thing and see.
Eh.
I just want to see. I want to compare numbers.
Yeah.
1 week. Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. But yeah, what did we learn today there, John?
The CDC is full of a bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned
Nerds
that,
and perverts.
we learned that I don't know if I could ever possibly say this in my life ever, but glory holes are safe,
Safer.
safer.
No, as per the
they're
CDC.
encouraged by the government.
Of Canada.
Um,
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
if you start to put a condom on backwards, you're supposed to throw it away.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I did not know that.
no,
Yeah, nobody knows that because
I'm-
nobody does that.
I still turn them inside out and use them again. That's
It's so gross. That can't be healthy.
why.
That can't be healthy.
Well, you at least rinse it off first, right?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I mean, can't get pregnant in a butthole.
So why use one?
Same. I like getting shit on my dick.
Yeah. Nobody wants stink on the hang down, man. Jesus. So stink on the hang down's bad. Glory holes work. You can make apparatuses at home. You could use what was my idea? A dresser or a ceiling fan, or maybe cut out some foam in your mattress. That could be fun.
T-Rex suits.
T-Rex suits are good on pretty much anything where you're not facing each other. Doggy, reverse cowgirl.
Yeah.
Surprise us.
Don't forget to wash your hands and wear a mask.
Yeah, wash your hands, wear a mask, maybe chill out on the flow cone. And if you have an industrial strength ceiling fan, Scott needs to borrow it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think on that note, boys, I'm going to raise my glass
Next week we're getting a new ceiling fan installed in here, John.
to you
If I walk
fine
in, there's a ceiling
motherfuckers.
fan in here. Oh fuck!
Thank you for being my freedom friend. And all you out there, please check us out. Patreon will be in the link below. And our Patreon listeners get to catch this mediocre bullshit a couple days in advance. So if you want, instant access or early access to this shit show that we call the Freedom Friends podcast, go ahead and sign up for that Patreon. We would appreciate it. And as always, we invite you to smoke on.
Ooh, drink on.
And God damn it.
Freedom the fuck on, boys.
That's right, boys. Cheers.
I never thought I'd say glory holes are good.